Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now. Come on, Scooby-Doo, I see you, pretending you got a sliver. You're not fooling me, 'cause I can see.
Hey News Junkies. Hey. Welcome back to another News Junkies. This News Junkies is an especially special one. We have news on sports, where does the money go, and more. Now, let's get to it. And by the way, spring break is over. Isn't that great? Anyways, let's start the video.
Good morning, ASU. Today, here we are at the ASU prep track and field practice. And today, you're going to get an inside look at what it takes to make a News Junkies segment. Let's begin. The first part of making a segment is obviously to get the footage. Usually you want to get there before practice or whatever event it is you're going to starts, so that way you can set up and plan out how you're going to record the footage. I got there about 5 minutes before, so I didn't have much time to prepare. But overall, it's really fun to just use the camera and record everything that's going on. Make sure that you get more than enough footage that you need, so that way you're not left with not having enough. So now that we're done filming all the footage we need, it's time to edit the video. After I've gotten all the footage I need, I move over to Wondershare Filmora, which is the editing software that I use to create the segments that you see at school. Overall, editing is usually like an hour or 2 hour process, so it does take a while because I like to make sure that I do everything right and there's no big mistakes. This editing isn't going to be too hard because I'm just working with videos, nothing like green screens like the weather segment or anything, but overall I really enjoy editing and setting my mind to making these really cool segments that you guys get to see. After I finish editing, then I just shoot the segment over to Anthony, he puts it in the News Junkies video, and that's it. I've created a segment. Overall, a lot of work is put into the News Junkies segments that you see today. So we hope you appreciate the work that we put in, and thank you for watching this segment and seeing the behind-the-scenes footage of what it takes to create a News Junkies segment. Peace out, ASU.
Hi News Junkies. Welcome back to News Junkies. This is Anthony Camacho, the head editor of News Junkies, and before we get into the next segment, I have to tell you about the donation drive that Key Club is doing with the House of Refuge right now. The House of Refuge is a really great organization. They're just right down the street, too. We did a donation drive last semester for them, and right now, they're helping them out again. We're collecting toilet paper, paper towels, laundry detergent, soap, and cereal. So please drop any of your donations off at the boxes around the school. They'd be greatly appreciated. There's one box in the front office, one in front of Miss Harmson's room upstairs, and one in front of Mr. Colfer's room downstairs. So let's get on to the next segment, which is either Where Does the Money Go? Or an interview with former news junkie Evan Samano about the wonders of college.
I can't trust you. Hi. Re-ask the question.
What's your name and what's your major and how do you know us?
I'm Evan Samano. I'm studying computer science at ASU, and I know you because I was a former member of the News Junkies. You might know me as the News Junkie.
Why'd you choose ASU over the other colleges?
I chose ASU because I can commute to campus, which saves me a ton of money. Most days from 9 a.m. to 4:15 p.m. and then I have to commute back for an hour. Right now my favorite class is Geology 101 with Dr. Garnero.
G to the E to the O, L-O-G-Y. What's that spell?
Geology.
G to the E to the O, L-O-G-Y. What's that spell?
Geology.
That's right,
Second day of class, our classroom is actually a 3D movie theater, so we kind of took like a tour of the universe. Next question.
Let's go with people.
Awful. My brain kind of, like in Black Mirror, blocks them out. I'm the only person in the room. I just talk to myself. What was the question?
Have you made any new friends, essentially?
Any new friends? Yes, I made a new friend, real, actual human who exists. We have conversations. If you were there, you might overhear the conversation, proving it is not just in my head. Gosh, dude, turn on your laser beams. 3 times a week for an hour, and during class, there's instruction, but then it's like, okay, sit here and do the assignment. I've seen a Twilight Zone level sci-fi event happen before my eyes, and I almost don't believe myself because I've never seen it happen again. There is a carbon collection experiment, mechanical tree, and it was like mechanically pumping up and down. My eyes have been opened, so now I feel very safe. And I've never seen it do that again. Whimsical.
What do they offer there at the Hayden Library? Like any services?
Books.
That's gonna be... For years I've been wondering where the money goes. For years I've been searching where the money goes. But I didn't know I would find where the money goes.
But the real question is, where did the money go?
Question.
Okay, set that up here. I think you're both in it.
So, we are News Junkies, Victor Les and Anthony Camacho, and we're here on, like I said, behalf of the school news team.
Okay. Well, I am Dr. Frazier, the school principal, 7th through 12 of ASU Prep Poly.
Do I have to stop? I'm Ms. Vitalik, and I'm the assistant principal.
So, the big question is, where does the money go?
A lot of the funds are going to go to employee salaries and benefits. It's also going to go to buildings, the rent of buildings, maintenance and operation for the buildings, technology. Jump in if you can think of something I'm missing.
Is anything that comes with any food services or anything like that. Most budgets are probably about 80% is M&O, is maintenance and operations.
You would not believe the amount of money we spend on office supplies, like paper. So it is crazy how much that costs. It's $10,000 to rent the Chandler Gilbert Community College gym, $3,500 on a program of test readiness. Ceramics, clay, cost $2,500. Robotics can be from $5,000 to $15,000 for all of the equipment that you need for that. And I can't use any, so the club money is in different accounts. Every club has their own account. So I can't be like, oh, well, this club has a lot of money, I'll just use that money. I can't do that.
I mean, if you guys are thinking at a larger scale, because if you're looking at ASU Prep as a whole, we have grown significantly. When I first came here, we didn't even have a digital program. We're internationally based, correct? So we have kids who are digital that are taking it from the Ukraine, who are taking classes with us.
ASU can't give us money. That would be illegal. So we operate like other charter schools operate under the legal budget set up by the state of Arizona.
If you go to the ASU Prep website, and down at the very bottom, you'll see an line that says governance. So, and if you could look under governance, you should be able to link to directly, and they'll show where they have those meetings and the budget meetings, the monthly, basically school board meetings, and that will be there, and they have to include that. Everything that is out there for us to see.
So I would say that it's good to investigate and it's good to look for transparency. That's one of my goals as a school leader is transparency. So if you have questions, always come talk to me about it.
Come and ask questions. Why can't we do this? Well, here's the reason why. And if you're wanting to do something like this, well, what if we want to fundraise? What if we want to do this? Well, come ask, because that's where it's going to help. Talk to the front office ladies too if you don't know our email, and they'll get you set up to get our email.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I think that was good.